Welcome to the Common Man Football Show. My name is James Coburn, and today's episode we are talking about defensive tackle of Clemson, Dexter Lawrence, in terms of his production analytics. If you are new to the channel and new to the work that I do, all terms and definitions will be in the description. With all that stuff out of the way, let's get to his data. So, first off, he had an 80.77 solo tackle score, a 66.52 sack score, and a 39.68 tackle for loss score. When you look at all of his information collectively, he doesn't quite hit the all-pro thresholds, which are admittedly very, very high at the 4-3 defensive tackle position. He does hit the Pro Bowl bottom end thresholds. He pretty much hits above all of those marks. And of course, the starter marks at the position. I think the only issue that he runs into is when you look at the averages, the average All-Pro score, the average Pro Bowl score, and the average starter score. His sack and TFL numbers are very, very low, compared to what the averages are. Ultimately, the biggest question mark with Dexter Lawrence is just why his production fell off, because a lot of these production, in fact, all of these production marks are based on his freshman season. His freshman year was very fantastic, very promising, as they like to say. And then, whether it was injury here and all these other sort of things that happened, but ultimately Dexter Lawrence didn't quite get into a groove or produce at a higher level than what he did as a freshman. So the question is, was that freshman year a fluke, or is this what he was, and then there was just some stuff that kind of happened in between that kind of hurt him? We'll ultimately see what happens with him, but I do think that he is probably one of the, if not, should be the defensive tackle that you should be looking at from Clemson to a certain extent, just because of all is a sort of intriguingness to him, I guess, because this is a profile of someone who could end up becoming a Pro Bowl defensive tackle. But ultimately, you have to make sure that athleticism is there, of course, and you also need to make sure that freshman year is the real Dexter Lawrence and not the last 2 years, because the last 2 years have just not been that great from a production standpoint. And of course, my name is James Coburn. You can find my other work at draftcoburn.wordpress.com. You can also follow me on Twitter at Gymmetrics. And if you like this content and you want more content like this, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Share this video as well with anybody that you know. Hit that notification bell in case you want to be reminded when another video of mine drops. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.